Good morning. Welcome to Fabric Queen Tarot here. Let's take a little look-see here at your overall weekend outlook and what it is possibly, you could be seeing coming directly near you real soon. I am seeing water sign energy, so I feel like a lot of this is going to have to do with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But here's the situation, okay? What else am I seeing here that's coming in? Spying, okay, like somebody's watching you overall within a situation here. They're doing their research. They're looking you up here. And yet, I feel like there's some lying that's going to be going on here, okay? You're about to cross paths here with somebody who's not quite telling you the whole truth and nothing but the truth here. They're acting a little bit sneaky here. But I'm also hearing there's something here you're going to be letting go of here real quickly here, okay? Because I feel like there's something here trying to make way in. Some of this might have to do with intimacy, somebody you were intimate with here, somebody where there was a lot of overall chemistry here, most importantly. But I feel like when you do, you might have to take, somewhat of a little bit of a vacation, okay? Maybe take off, take a trip here, work on a few things here, and yet at the same time trying to find some time to relax here. Because no, right now is not the time to be setting things in stone, okay? I feel like overall within this situation, there needs to be some more time, like some breathing space or something here. Overall, you need to figure out most importantly. I'm also seeing love spell. So I feel like to some extent, maybe a love spell has been, casted upon you. But keep in mind here, I'm also picking up fire sign energy here, okay? Seriously, we're looking at Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here also. And I feel like they might be coming in here to communicate here. Maybe possibly, work things out, make a compromise here. Maybe look for some overall forgiveness here with regards to what it is they might have done. I'm also seeing yes at this time when they do come in. Definitely here, I think this is going to be to your advantage, okay, because luck is going to be on your side here. But keep in mind pets, all right? I feel like there's some pets here that are definitely in dire need here overall within the situation here that, could use some attention. Some of you are obtaining a new pet here, so get ready. But what am I also seeing? Unlocking that pattern. Okay, so I feel like within the situation here, there's a pattern. Okay, you've seen this pattern played one too many times here. You think overall this pattern's never going to change. But I got to tell you, there is light at the end of the tunnel here, all right? We're going to dive deep here into the overall tarot cards, too, because I want to clarify this for you. Maybe kind of break this down here. Now, keep in mind, you don't have to be a water sign. You don't have to be a fire sign here, okay? This also could be for all the other signs. This is for collective. So take it as it resonates here, because you very well could be having the same similar situations going on in your life currently right at this moment. And what I'm seeing here is your intuition. So I'm hearing most importantly here, get that childlike behavior of yours out into the open here, that bubbly part of yourself here, and pay close attention to your intuition. What is it telling you here? Okay. What is it that they're trying to show you here? Because I do see the Knight of Wands in the reverse here. And I feel like, if you don't pay close attention here, you could become a little bit reckless, all right? I also feel like overall here, maybe a little bit overly confident with regards to your decisions, what it is that you're doing here. Because I do see you, okay, being tested here. It's like you're going to have to pull on that inner strength here. You don't realize how really, truly tough and strong you are until you are tested. But I also see the Three of Pentacles. So with that here in this situation, I feel like overall, this has got something to do with some third-party energy, okay? I feel like there's something here you're about to learn. You're going to possibly want to look into a little bit closer here. But I also feel like within this situation too, I feel like somebody's coming in to assist. Somebody's coming in to help here. But when this happens, I do see a tower moment. I feel like this is going to create a lot of upheaval, okay, within your life most significantly here. This is also going to create a little bit of a change here. You might feel like everything is falling down around you here, crumbling overall at the seams here. But here's the thing, I'm hearing it was necessary. It was necessary for this to happen because it's going to give you some insight here. I do see the Judgment card here in the reverse here. And you know what? I feel like there's going to be some self-doubt, okay? Some overall moments where you're going to feel a little bit indecisive here. And I feel like there is some lack of self-awareness here. And I also feel like somebody is going to be unwilling to see things the way that you see them. I also see the Nine of Pentacles here in the reverse here. This here is going to create, okay, this need overall within yourself. And you're going to realize that, like, this lack of independence, okay, like you can't be yourself. You don't have any independence here. It's also going to make you feel somewhat like you have a lack of stability within your life too. But what else do I see? But the Ten of Wands in reverse here. This could be a continuing, insurmountable type of a problem. Like, this is a repeating pattern. It's constantly repeating itself over and over and over again. And it's like, no matter what you do, you might feel like you're resulted or resigned to fate here, that you were meant to have to go through this, meant to have to deal with this. But here's the thing. As much as what it might feel duty bound, okay, I think you're about to realize there's another way of handling this, another way of doing this here within a situation. I do see a transition here about to take place here to some extent where you feel like, you know what, you're just going to move forward. You're going to let this go. You're no longer going to be paying attention to this. And yet, right here with that Chariot card in reverse here, this is going to bring somewhat stability back into your picture, maybe a little bit of overall relief here. But here's the thing. You're still going to be questioning yourself. Where do you go from here? Okay, what do you do from here? What's next then? Okay, if this can't be solved, this can't be overall taken care of, this can't be let go here, what do you do now here? Because I also see the Ace of Cups here. I feel like you know what? Your cup is empty. Okay, I feel like there's some pain attached to this, some sadness attached to this, and maybe what you're realizing here is there's not enough chemistry, there's not enough attraction to keep this overall situation going. Now, keep in mind also with regards to this, somebody has repressed some overall emotions here. They're not expressing their emotions, and I feel like within this situation, it's making things a little bit more difficult for you too. When I take a look, all right, at the World card here, I feel like something with regards to this situation has came full circle. I also feel like something here is about to come to an end. It may not feel like it's going to come to an end here, but I feel like something here is going to come to an end so that you're going to be presented with a new beginning. The problem with this is, though, the Death card came out at the bottom of the deck here. And when I look at this, I feel like somebody is going to feel like they can't move past this, okay? They can't move forward here within the situation. It's almost like there's a fear here, okay? A fear of a new beginning. Okay, what if it happens again? What if overall I'm left with the same situation here again yet? And there's that repeat of negative patterns, replaying over and over and over again, because you know what? Nothing seems to change here. As much as what, you know what, we let things go, okay? We let things overall, you know what, transpire and say, okay, enough's enough. The thing of it is this here also has to do with somebody resisting a change, not willing to accept things for what they really truly are. Somebody here not wanting to see things the way they actually are. So keep in mind as you're going forward here throughout the weekend and even today here, you know what, there is some things here that are going to come full circle. There are going to be some things here in essence, you know what, you are going to have to pull in your inner strength here to deal with. And I feel like you're going to know immediately, first and foremost, you're being tested. Now, what your angels want to tell you here is endless cycles, 2323. Pretty much if you want to change, you want to see a change, you're going to have to create that change, okay? You're going to have to make that change here. And yet there's some truth with regards to resistance, wanting to accept things for what they are, maybe wanting to accept what somebody's telling you here. And yet over and over and over again, this keeps repeating, happening over and over and over again. And I feel like it's going to continue to keep happening until you're tired, till you're downright depressed, to the point you have no more energy to go any further here. And it's going to take you making a decision here in order to live your life to exactly the way that you want to here. But live your life with regards to passion. So if you're the one sitting here right now, whether you're a water sign, fire sign, any overall sign here, you know what? You're sitting in a situation and it's in the cycle. It keeps repeating patterns over and over and over again here. You know what? It's you who, it's up to you here. You're the one that's got to make this change here. Okay? When you make that change, everybody else is going to follow. Trust me. Believe it or not, it is going to be a blessing in disguise, because I do see 4444. And you know what? There might be some difficulties ahead. Okay? Let's be honest. Okay? Things are not going to be so quick, so easy, and able to sweep right under the rug. And you know what? You're going to push through this. Okay? Believe it or not, you've got this. But if you've been struggling or feeling a little bit lost, get ready, because the winds of change are coming through here. And when they do, you know what? Some things do have to fall apart, is what they're saying, okay? They got to fall apart so you can build something better here. But you're building the framework for yourself with regards to passion, with regards to you as an overall individual. So get ready, because as bad as what this might seem, and there's your confirmation beep, you know what? This is also an opportunity for you. I do see 1414. You know what? There is going to be something here with regards that's going to come to light. It is going to light you up here. Expect some mood swings, okay? But yet I'm also hearing respect. Have enough respect for yourself, or enough respect for the other parties involved here. This might have to do with family, okay? And I'm also seeing, have that constructive outlook, okay? To see things for what they really truly are, okay? Don't automatically assume, okay? Because you're not going to be settling for quantity here within a situation. You're going to be settling for quality. So focus on your needs, your desires, and your hobbies this weekend moving forward. And everything is going to be more accessible with a light attitude here, okay? So those things that have been kind of weighing you down, okay? Understand here, the lighter the attitude, the better it is, all right? But you are about to be blessed with some new opportunities, and sometimes these tower moments can become new opportunities for you. Now, this could also mean a new friend, okay? An addition to the family here also. But I'm picking up really good vibes, okay? So the lighter you are, okay, the happier you are, the faster this is all going to happen and take place within your life here. And actually, it's going to speed up the process here. So get ready, because I do feel like overall this is significant. Some of these repeating patterns, like I said before, understand, no matter what type of pattern you're facing right now, there is light at the end of the tunnel here. There really seriously is. But if you want to see the full light, the full aspect of the whole situation, understand within this process here, you have to be the change. You have to create the change. And if you're going to resist it, in essence, it's going to delay everything. So I'm hearing, most importantly, let go, okay? Let go, because honestly and truthfully here, there was nothing you could do about it in the first place. It was already written in stone. It is what it is here, okay? The thing of it is, you just have to go through the motions. You've got to go through the process here. Is it always going to feel good? No. But look at it as an opportunity. Don't look at it as a letdown, drag out, crash out, overall fight like your world's coming to an end. Accept the change, walk into the change, and let me tell you something. Understand, you got this. You will get through this. And with that, I'll be talking to you later.